Hello students. Now we are going to discuss about electricity and circuit. This is part 1 of the chapter. In this part we will discuss about electric cell and the bulb. As we know, electricity is a form of energy and electricity is very much useful because this energy it is being converted into different forms of energy like heat energy, light energy, sound energy, etc. And this electricity we are using for different purposes, to run machine, to run many appliances like cooler or the fan or the air conditioner or the motor. So one thing is that where this electric current comes from, or where does the electricity in our home comes from. So electricity is produced at power station or the power plant. In the power station, the big electric generator that is present, and that big generator produce electricity. From the power station, electricity is brought to our homes through thick wires fixed at electric poles. Though electricity is very useful, we know without electricity our life is very difficult, but it is very dangerous also. So we have to operate very carefully. So this is one source of electric current. Second is the dry cell. So for doing the experiment or for doing the activity at our school lab or at our home, we should not use electricity from the power stations, or we can say in the socket that is present at our home. So we are using electric cell to get electricity that is safe for performing experiment, and from there we could not be get electric shock. So from the cell, from the battery, we can be able to do our experiment, or we can be able to do different type of activity. So we are going to discuss in detail about the electric cell. Electric cell is a device which produces a small amount of electricity. An electric cell is a source of safe electricity, or we can say a portable electricity. We can be able to handle it, we can be able to carry it also. Electric cell is also called dry cell because it does not contain any liquid chemical. So it is known as a dry cell also, or simply we can say a cell. So electric cell has a number of chemicals stored in it. The electric cell produces electricity from the chemicals stored inside it. When all the chemicals in the electric cells are used up, the electric cell stops producing electricity, and we are going to replace it with the new one. All type of electric cell have two terminals, a positive terminal and a negative terminal. The metal cap that is present at the top of the cell is having the positive terminal, that is being denoted by the plus sign, and the metal disc that is present at the bottom of the cell is the negative terminal of the electric cell, and it is being marked with a minus sign. Next is the electric bulb. So small electric bulb which produces light. This electric bulb you can be able to see at our home also. In the torch also this small electric bulb is present. So we will discuss about the structure or different parts of the electric bulb. This is the structure of a torch bulb. The torch bulb or the bulb consists of a small glass bulb fixed on a metal case. Inside the glass bulb, there is a very thin wire fixed between two thick wires, and the thin wire inside the bulb is called filament of the bulb. Filament is made up of a very thin tungsten wire. And this filament is being supported by the two thick wire inside the glass bulb, and that provides support to the filament also. The lower end of the one of the thick wire is connected to the metal tip at the bottom of the bulb, whereas the lower end of the other thick wire is connected to the metal case of the bulb. So the metal tip at the base of the bulb and the metal case of the bulb are the two terminals of the torch bulb. And these two terminals are fixed in such a way that they do not touch each other. The inside portion of the bulb is filled by inert gases like argon. So when electricity or electric current from the cell passes through the filament of the bulb, the filament gets heated too much, the filament becomes white hot and starts giving light. And this electrical energy, it is being converted into the heating one. So a bulb converts electricity into the light. And these electric bulbs we used at our homes or in a torch also. Thank you and have a nice day.